Welcome to today's maths class. Today we'll be looking at composite shapes with rectangles and triangles. Let's get into it. So recap, composite shapes. A figure that is composed of a variety of two-dimensional shapes. Composite figures are often split into their component shapes to calculate area. Here are some examples of composite figures. Alright, so let's move on. So as I said, we'll be looking at rectangles and triangles. So we need to know the area formulas for them. Alright, so for a rectangle, the area is length times width or base times height. So do not be confused by the base times height. They are actually similar to length times width. Alright, so choose whichever you are comfortable with. Alright, so now area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle is half times base times height. I know that some of you may be wondering why the half is there. Well, if you look closely at the triangle, couldn't it be the half of a rectangle? Food for thought. Actually, yes. Triangle, if you were to cut a rectangle diagonally, it will cut the rectangle in half, which you will get two triangles. So if you get one triangle, it is basically half of a rectangle. So hence why we use half times base times height. Alright, let's move on. Quick maths. Let's do this. Find the area of the following composite figure. So here we are given an L-shaped figure and we are given dimensions. So step 1. The figure can be divided into two rectangles. So it's up to you how you like to divide your shape, but we divide it this way instead of this way. Alright, so dividing it this way, we get two rectangles, and what happened is that we label one rectangle A and the other B. Alright, so next, if you realize there are two additional dimensions, and why is that? It is because we need to know these dimensions in order to find the area. So what we do is that to find the 4 centimeters here, knowing that down here is equal to 10 and here is equal to 6, we subtract 6 from 10 to get this 4, and we do something similar to get the 7. So what we do is that knowing that here is 9, we subtract 2 to get 7. Alright, simple and easy. Continuing. Step 2. Area of rectangle A. So rectangle is equal to length times width. So that is the formula for area for rectangle. So using rectangle A, we use its dimensions, which is 2 times 10, giving you 20 centimeters square. So let's look back a bit. As you can see, 2 times 10. Alright, so now step 3, area of rectangle B. Rectangle, the area is length times width. So 7 times 4, giving you 28 centimeter square. So let's look back to check. So hence why we added these two new dimensions. It would have come in handy. Alright, and it did. So 7 centimeter times 4 gives you 28 centimeter squared. So let's move on. Step 4. Add the areas. Total area equal rectangle A plus rectangle B. So adding the areas, 20 plus 28 give you 48. So the area of the composite figure is 48 centimeter squared. Always remember your square units. Alright, here's the next one. Quick maths. Let's do this. Find the area of the following composite figure. So as you can see here, this is not an L-shaped figure. This figure has a triangle within it also. So before we could get two rectangles, now we can get a rectangle and a triangle. So step 1, the figure can be divided into a rectangle and triangle as shown below. As you can see here, it has been divided so that you can see the triangle and the rectangle separately. Alright, and this dimension here is 8 centimeters. Alright, why? It is because knowing that 22 is here, as you can see, we simply take away 14 to get the missing dimension here. So that's how we get 8 centimeter. Alright, and the height, as you can see, is 12. So let's move on. Step 2, area of the triangle. So remember the area's formula for a triangle. It is half times base times height. So using the half times the 8 times the 12, we would first half the 8 to get 4, then we'll multiply the 4 by the 12, giving you 48. So let's see if our dimensions are correct. Looking back at the figure, yes, using 8 and 12 for a triangle. Sorry. So yes, we were correct. So next, step 3, area of the rectangle. Length times width, which is 14 times 12, giving you 168 centimeter squared. So let's check our dimensions. 12, 14. So yes, we were correct. So step 4, as you have guessed, it is to add the areas. So total area is equal to rectangle area plus triangle area. So 168 plus 48 giving you 216. So the area of the composite figure is 216 centimeter squared. Remember your square units. So next, different paths, same destination. So in maths is so beautiful that you could take many routes to get to the same answer. Alright, so here is one particular instance where we have an L shape and we have Moron, Thomas, and Benjamin using 3 different methods to get the same area. So for Moron, he split the shape this way, like we did, splitting the shape and getting 2 rectangles, getting 40 centimeters squared. But for Thomas, what he did, he found the area of the whole shape, then take away the missing part. Alright, that's an interesting way to do it. And he got 40 also. And then Benjamin split the shape this way. So instead of splitting it vertically, he split it horizontally. And he got the same area. So different paths, same destination. Math is so beautiful. So let's move on. So assessment. Keep calm, don't be anxious. Math is delicious. So here's a little activity. Please pause and have a go at it. Alright, it's very simple. And by now, from the examples that we have gone through, it should be quick maths for you. Alright. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember that when I see those likes and subscriptions, it actually motivates me to give more improved and better videos. Alright? So hope I'll see you again.